Hey guys, it's Lizzie here. So today I'm going to do a foundation review and first impression of the Lifeproof foundation from Sleek. Mine's a bit grubby, sorry about that. I have had it for ages and I just have not got around to reviewing it. So it's $8.99 in Boots and it says it's medium to full coverage, sweat proof and oil free. Comes in 24 shades I believe. I've got LP, so I guess Lifeproof number 1, the palest shade obviously. It's 30 mils, so it's quite affordable for $8.99. I'll read you what it says on the back. Lifeproof your look with this foundation that goes the distance. Soft focus powders create a blurring effect and help to reduce the appearance of fine lines. The oil-free formula can help skin look even and shine-free, whilst imperfections are concealed. So, hopefully it will cover all these blemishes. So I've not got many blemishes, just around my nose, but I did sleep on my makeup last night, and then here, and one coming through here. The rest of this redness is just all scars. So yeah, which is fun. So what I'm going to do is use a primer first that I trust and use all the time. And it is my Optical Illusion one from Urban Decay. So I'm going to take one pump of that. I'm going to put this all over, and basically this just helps to fill in any pores and fine lines to smooth out your skin. It doesn't cling to any of my dry skin at all. It's really nice actually. It makes my skin feel really soft. Oh, straight up there. I really rub it into the areas where I have the most amount of texture, so it's like the fronts of my cheeks here and here, and my chin, and I guess the top of my nose. My forehead's generally pretty smooth and fine. Oh, I still have glitter on my face. So it's New Year's Day, hence why I slept in my makeup, hence why I've got glitter on my face, but there we are. This time around I've actually taken a photo of my skin beforehand with my last first impression, which was the Be Matte Flawless one. I forgot, so the before picture that you see in the thumbnail is like a screen grab, so it's me like taking a photo whilst filming, like screenshotting it. So that's why it looks a bit weird because I'm talking. But there we are. We learn. So that is everywhere. Now to apply this I'm going to use the brush I always use, which is my flat top brush from Crown. So I'm just going to open this up and put some on the back of my hand. Maybe like that much to start with. Okay, here goes. My mirror is so far away. I can't really smell anything other than alcohol because I've just cleaned all my brushes, so they smell of alcohol. It is going on very smoothly, except for all the glitter that's already on my face. What's happening with all these bristles? Can you see that? Also, the lighting is really crazy. Don't know how to change that. Okay, so that didn't go very far. There's literally nothing on my forehead. I'm going to go in again. I've actually started using my Raw Technique sponges and other beauty sponges a lot more recently, but I've just cleaned them, so they're very very damp and they just need time to dry out a little bit. I'm going to go across the eyelids. I might look a bit different because I dyed my eyebrows yesterday, so they're quite dark. And I dyed my hair the day before, but I didn't dye the roots for the first time ever. I just left them because I knew I didn't have enough hair dye left. Because I'm going to swap from purple to another colour. It's either going to be orange or green, like a dark green, phantom green from Arctic Fox, or an orange shade, but I don't know what yet. I've had them both before. Not an orange by Arctic Fox, but I've had orange hair. Okay, so that's one layer all over, and it's got rid of so much of the redness on my chin. There's still some peeking through, but it does say medium to full coverage. It doesn't, you know, state anything too extreme. and I think it looks really nice on my skin. What we're going to do now is just try and build it up where I just need a little bit more coverage. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you know I don't use much concealer. I normally just do another layer of foundation, which would be the Urban Decay All-Nighter foundation. That is my favourite. I would quite like the concealer. If I have time today, I will go buy that, but we'll see. I've got 2 other videos to film after this. And it is building up, so that's quite nice. It is going quite streaky though, and this brush doesn't normally do that. I don't know if it's because the brush is freshly cleaned or what, but there's some brush strokes on my face. Okay, so that is 2 layers. Pretty much everywhere except my forehead is just 1 layer, as always. So some redness is peeking through, not very much, and it's covered quite well underneath my eyes. I still think they look quite tired, but I am really tired, so that could be it. I am now going to conceal. I don't actually have a concealer out, so I'll just go find one. So for under my eyes, I'm going to use Stroke of Light from Bare Minerals. It has a sort of pink undertone, like a peachy colour. In here is quite dark, so just take it around a little bit. The pink helps to cancel out any blue under your eyes. I'm then going to take a tiny beauty sponge, this is from H&M, and just pat that in. Only because my brush is still damp from cleaning. So that's layered over the top really nicely and really brightened up the area too. It is one of my favourite concealers. Although the specks of glitter under there, I have to like scratch them off. Okay, there we go. Glitter is a nightmare sometimes. And then I will just conceal the areas on my face. I'll then turn the brightness down so you can see a bit more of the texture and the coverage a bit better. But it was just really, really gloomy. So yeah, we'll just keep it a bit light for the moment. For everywhere else, I'm going to use the Got You Covered by NYX. I've actually been referred to a dermatologist for Roaccutane, but I don't necessarily want Roaccutane. So I'm going to see what else they can offer. I'm more concerned about my scars than my current active acne, because I only get spots like what was here when I'm on my period, so I can sort of handle that. I don't think that's enough to justify Roaccutane. But we will see what they say, and obviously I will keep you updated about what happens. But what I do want is things like microdermabrasion. That really made the biggest difference to my skin. Obviously it's quite expensive to keep having these sorts of things. I've only had it twice, but both times a few days later my skin looked the best it's ever looked in my entire life. Like texture wise, it was so smooth. Okay, there we go. I think that's everything covered as best as it can be covered. I'll turn the brightness down so you can see a bit better. Okay, there we go. So the light isn't very even on my face, it is mainly this side. But you can see that that has covered my skin very well. Very minimal concealer just under my eyes because I have been out late, and just here and here and around my nose where it's really red at the moment. But other than that, my skin is looking very well covered. See, it keeps getting really dark, I don't know why it's doing that. Well, it's already separating in my scars here. I'll blend that back out. I haven't set anything yet. What I'm going to do now is set everything with the Kat Von D Lock-It powder, and then do the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and see how it's looking. But the colour match is okay. It can most probably do with being a fraction lighter, but I am incredibly pale, so it's difficult to get stuff that really matches. Though that side's looking okay. We'll see. And yeah, I will set it all and then come back to you. So at the moment it's midday, so it is a bit later than what I had planned, but yeah, that's fine. I'll check back with you every few hours to see how it's wearing, see if it separates at all. I'm still like blending away, so this feels really nice. You know, see if it rubs off, anything like that. So I will see you soon. So it's been another 2 hours since I've done my foundation, and it's wearing up really well. It hasn't come off anywhere where I've been rubbing eyeshadows and things like that around my eyes. and anywhere where I did any base makeup, it's still looking very good. It has creased slightly around my nose. I'll try and show you. I don't know if you'll see that in there. It's really creased, and the same the other side, but it hasn't creased in my scars on my chin. This camera's gone super dodgy today, but yeah, it's creased around here a lot, but nowhere else, and it's not faded anywhere or got oilier or anything like that, so I think it's holding up okay. Here normally does get quite creased, but generally a bit further on in the day, and maybe not quite as dramatic as this, but maybe I didn't set it soon enough. Overall, I'm happy with the coverage so far, and yeah, I'll keep you updated. I'll check in again in another couple of hours. Hi guys, so it's now the end of the day. I'm doing my final checkup on my phone because I've already packed my camera away and I completely forgot, in all honesty. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if I said earlier, but this is a makeup look I came up with afterwards. But yeah, back to the foundation. I think it looks really good. It's still quite creased around my nose, but other than that, it's not got any worse. And it's sort of stayed put all in my acne and all my scars and things like that. And the coverage is still the same. It's not any shinier than last time or any more dry or anything like that. Let me just have a look in the mirror. Yeah, I think it just looks the same. It's not my favourite foundation. I do feel like I used quite a lot of product to get it to this level of coverage. It does feel comfortable on the skin. It doesn't feel sticky or oily at all. It doesn't transfer. So that's quite nice, and it hasn't changed at all. But I feel like the Urban Decay one is better coverage for me, and so is the Kat Von D one. But this seems nice. Just, I feel like it's just not going to last very long. Like, that bottle already feels quite empty. But yeah, other than that, I think it's okay. For £8.99, it's a lot cheaper than the other two. Oh, here's my cat. Just got in the bath because I'm in the bathroom. Because it's the best lighting. Thank you so much for watching and showing your support. If you want to see any other foundation first impressions, I have a playlist for them and you can check them out. But yeah, if you have any recommendations for any foundations you'd like me to review, then do let me know, and I will see you all soon. Take care, bye bye. And first impression. Whoopsie. It's fine, just threw this on the floor.